wake up and open your eyes to the truth, my friend. The world around us is evolving rapidly, and it's a harsh reality that many men are losing their strength and vigor. Why is this happening? It's because the modern era is riddled with pitfalls designed to undermine men, preventing them from reaching their true potential. This has led to a widespread crisis of low self-confidence and diminished masculinity. But amidst this chaos, there are men who stand tall, unshaken in their confidence. These are the men who relish the challenge of overcoming obstacles, who face problems head-on with a calm and steady resolve. My goal is to guide you to become one of these men, to help you build an unbreakable fortress of confidence within yourself. In today's discussion, we're going to delve into 11 critical factors that erode your masculine confidence. Understanding these pitfalls is the first step in avoiding them and reclaiming your strength. Remember the words of the Stoic philosopher Seneca, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." This journey is not just about avoiding what weakens you, but also about embracing the challenges that forge your character. I'll speak directly to you, making you feel as if we're having a one-on-one conversation, a personal guide through the maze of modern challenges to your masculine confidence. So, let's embark on this journey together, learning, growing, and building a resilience that no obstacle can shatter. Let's awaken the unyielding spirit within you, guided by wisdom both ancient and modern, and step into a future where your confidence is your unbreakable shield. Neglecting your appearance. This aspect, often overlooked, holds significant weight in shaping one's self-perception, and consequently, their confidence. It's a common scenario. Many men tend to disregard their appearance, frequently skipping visits to the barber and paying little attention to their attire. This lack of concern might seem trivial, but it's a profound reflection of self-respect. When you neglect your appearance, it's not just about the external neglect. It's a subtle form of disrespect towards yourself. It's as if you're declaring that you're not worth the effort, which can deeply impact your self-esteem. However, the importance of appearance goes beyond mere vanity. It's about the message you send to yourself and the world. When you take the time to groom yourself, choose clothes that make you feel good, and present yourself in the best light, it's a form of self-care that speaks volumes about your self-worth. This isn't about conforming to societal standards of beauty or spending exorbitant amounts on fashion. It's about honoring yourself, your body, and your presence in the world. Consider the story of Marcus, a young professional who always downplayed the importance of his appearance. He wore ill-fitting clothes and rarely groomed himself, thinking it was superficial. However, when he started to pay more attention to his appearance, not only did others respond more positively, but he also noticed a significant boost in his own confidence. He realized that by taking care of his external self, he was nurturing his internal self-esteem. This concept aligns well with Stoic principles. Stoicism teaches us the importance of self-respect and dignity. While Stoics advocate for a life free from vanity and superficial pursuits, they also emphasize the importance of self-care as a reflection of inner virtue. In this light, taking care of your appearance is not about vanity. It's about respecting the vessel that carries you through life. To make this idea more relatable, let's consider the allegory of the warrior and his armor. In ancient times, a warrior's armor was not just for protection. It was a symbol of his honor, status, and self-respect. He would maintain and polish his armor not out of vanity, but as a reflection of his inner strength and dignity. Similarly, when we care for our appearance, we are, in a way, polishing our modern armor, preparing ourselves to face the world with confidence and self-respect. In conclusion, the lesson here is clear. Do not underestimate the power of taking care of your appearance. It's a profound act of self-respect and a testament to your self-worth. By nurturing your external self, you foster your internal confidence. So, take that extra time to groom yourself, choose clothes that make you feel confident, and watch as this simple act transforms not just how the world sees you, but more importantly, how you see yourself. Remember, in the journey of life, how you present yourself is not just about aesthetics. It's a reflection of your inner strength and dignity. Social media. In our exploration of the factors that erode masculine confidence, social media stands out as a formidable adversary. This modern phenomenon, while offering a window into the lives of others, often presents a skewed reality that can significantly undermine self-esteem and confidence. Consider the typical portrayal on these platforms: individuals showcasing their most triumphant moments, flaunting financial success, or highlighting romantic conquests. This curated display of perfection can create a sense of inadequacy, leading one to believe that their own life pales in comparison. It's a common trap to fall into, feeling as though everyone else is excelling while you're lagging behind, struggling to keep up. This perception can be incredibly damaging to one's self-worth. However, it's crucial to recognize the illusion that social media often is. Rarely do people broadcast their failures, their struggles, or the mundane aspects of their lives. What we see is a highlight reel, a series of carefully selected and often embellished snapshots that represent only a fraction of reality. It's akin to a magician's act, full of misdirection and illusion, designed to impress and often deceive. Drawing inspiration from social media isn't inherently negative. It can motivate and provide new ideas or perspectives. The danger lies in allowing these portrayals to dictate your self-perception and confidence. It's essential to maintain a clear boundary between inspiration and detrimental comparison. Now let's consider the story of Marcus, a character from ancient Stoic teachings. Marcus, a young man of modest means, often compared himself to the wealthy and influential figures in his community. He felt inadequate and struggled with confidence, believing he lacked what others possessed. However, through the teachings of Stoicism, Marcus learned to focus on his own virtues and strengths, understanding that true worth comes from within and not from external comparisons. This shift in perspective allowed him to build genuine confidence rooted in self-awareness and self-acceptance. Applying this lesson to our modern context, it's vital to cultivate a similar mindset, recognize the deceptive nature of social media, and focus on your personal journey. Embrace your unique qualities and accomplishments, and understand that your value is not diminished by the apparent successes of others. In conclusion, while social media can be a source of inspiration, it should never become a yardstick for self-worth. Remember the story of Marcus and the Stoic wisdom that guided him. Focus on your personal growth, celebrate your achievements, and understand that confidence is built from within, not from external comparisons. By adopting this mindset, you can navigate the digital world with a resilient spirit, maintaining your masculine confidence amidst the illusions of social media. Win in the journey of life, particularly for men navigating the complexities of their middle years, the concept of winning and losing takes on a profound significance. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." This sentiment resonates deeply with the idea that confidence, an essential pillar of masculine strength, is often forged in the fires of our victories and losses. It's a fundamental truth that unending losses can erode the bedrock of your confidence. To cultivate a sense of self-assuredness, it's crucial to strive for victories, both big and small. However, this pursuit isn't about tallying an endless score of wins. It's about recognizing and valuing each triumph no matter its size. In the modern world, where success is often measured in material terms, it's vital to remember that true victories are those that bring personal growth and fulfillment. Losses, while inevitable, are not mere setbacks. They are opportunities for learning and self-reflection. Every challenge you face is a chance to practice resilience and to demonstrate to yourself the strength of your character. When you navigate through these trials with a stoic mindset, focusing on what you can control and letting go of what you cannot, you build a foundation of inner strength that transcends external circumstances. The act of accomplishing, whether it's reaching a personal goal, overcoming a professional hurdle, or simply improving a skill, is a testament to your capabilities. Each achievement, no matter how small, is a building block in the edifice of your self-respect. This self-respect in turn nurtures a robust confidence that is not easily shaken by life's ebbs and flows. In today's fast-paced world, where the pressure to succeed can be overwhelming, it's important to pause and acknowledge your victories. Celebrate your progress, learn from your losses, and remember that each step forward, no matter how small, is a step towards a more confident and resilient self. By embracing this mindset, you not only enhance your masculine confidence but also cultivate a serene and resilient spirit that can navigate the complexities of modern life with grace and strength. Cancel culture and masculine confidence. In today's society where the dynamics of gender roles and expectations are constantly evolving, men often find themselves navigating a challenging landscape. The phenomenon of cancel culture, a modern and, some argue, feminized aspect of our world, poses a unique threat to masculine confidence. Many men experience a sense of walking on eggshells, fearing that a single misstep or a misunderstood word could lead to public shaming or worse. This relentless pressure can erode a man's sense of self, leading him to doubt his beliefs and values. However, it's crucial for a man to stand firm in his identity and convictions. Apologizing for one's inherent masculinity, or altering one's goals and desires to fit into a prescribed mold, is not just counterproductive, but also detrimental to one's self-esteem. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This wisdom rings true in the context of cancel culture. The external world, with its shifting norms and expectations, will always be beyond your complete control. What you can control, however, is your reaction to these external forces. Remember, the goal isn't to become impervious to criticism or feedback. Instead, it's about discerning which critiques are constructive and which are attempts to undermine your masculine confidence. It's about understanding that your worth and your identity are not contingent upon the approval of others. In this modern era, where the lines between constructive feedback and outright shaming are often blurred, it's more important than ever to develop a resilient spirit and a serene mind. To navigate these waters, consider adopting a Stoic approach. Focus on your internal virtues, your ambition, goals, and desires, and understand that these are your true measures of success. When faced with criticism or attempts to cancel you, reflect on these virtues and ask yourself whether the criticism aligns with your core values. If it does, use it as an opportunity for growth. If it doesn't, let it slide off you like water off a duck's back. In conclusion, living in a world influenced by cancel culture requires a balanced approach. It's about being open to growth and learning, but also about maintaining a steadfast grip on your core values and beliefs. By doing so, you not only preserve your masculine confidence, but also set a powerful example for others who might be struggling with similar challenges. Embrace your masculinity unapologetically, and let your actions and words be guided by the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, ensuring that your confidence remains unshaken in the face of adversity. Mental conditioning. From the earliest days of our lives, many of us, particularly men, are subtly indoctrinated into a mindset of limitation and self-doubt. This phenomenon, akin to a mental conditioning, often goes unnoticed, but has profound implications on our confidence and self-perception. Consider this startling analogy. In various parts of the world, young elephants are restrained by a mere rope tied around their legs. Initially, this rope is sufficient to hold them back. As they grow into their mighty form capable of uprooting trees, they remain bound, not by the strength of the rope, but by the power of a belief ingrained since their youth, the belief that they cannot break free. This story mirrors the plight of many men who, despite their inherent strength and potential, are shackled by the invisible chains of societal and personal conditioning. This mental conditioning, often imparted by well-meaning but misguided teachers, societal norms, media narratives, and sometimes even parental guidance, instills a series of limiting beliefs. These beliefs act as barriers, hindering personal growth and eroding masculine confidence. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "Men are not disturbed by things but by the view which they take of them." This profound insight underscores the power of perception and belief in shaping our reality. To reclaim your innate strength and confidence, a thorough introspection is necessary. Identify the limiting beliefs that have been sown in your mind. Question their origin and validity. Who planted these seeds of doubt in you? Were they teachers who underestimated your potential, societal stereotypes that boxed you into a narrow definition of masculinity, or familial expectations that didn't align with your true self? Once you recognize these mental barriers, the journey towards liberation begins. It involves a conscious effort to reprogram your mind, to replace the old, limiting beliefs with empowering ones. This transformation is not just about negating the negative, but about nurturing a new, positive self-image. In the modern world, where the definition of masculinity is constantly evolving, it's crucial to develop a personal sense of confidence that is not anchored in outdated stereotypes but is reflective of your true self. In upcoming videos, we will delve deeper into practical strategies for mental reconditioning. These will include techniques to challenge and change limiting beliefs, ways to cultivate a positive mindset, and methods to harness the power of your subconscious mind. Remember, the journey to reclaiming your masculine confidence is not a sprint, but a marathon. It requires patience, persistence, and a willingness to unlearn and relearn. Subscribe to stay updated on this transformative journey, where we unravel the art of mental liberation and empower you to become the architect of your own confidence. Terrible body posture. Since the dawn of humanity, our ancestors were hardwired to constantly scan their environment for threats. In this primordial dance of survival, body language emerged as a silent yet potent communicator. It wasn't just about safety. It was also about perception. A man's posture could make him an enigma, drawing others towards him and commanding respect. Fast forward to today, and the essence remains unchanged. We often, unknowingly, continue to assess others based on their body language. Now let's focus on you. Imagine yourself with a posture that's slouched and weak. This isn't just about how others perceive you, though that's significant in itself. The crux of the matter lies in how you perceive yourself. When your body language mirrors that of a defeated warrior, it's not just an external display. It seeps into your psyche. You start to embody this weakened state, not just in the eyes of others, but in your own self-image. This is where the wisdom of Stoicism shines a guiding light. Consider the words of Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Your posture is a physical manifestation of your inner thoughts. If you carry yourself like a warrior, with strength and confidence, your mind begins to mirror this stance. You're not just standing, you're reinforcing a mindset of resilience and power. But how do you transform your posture from that of a defeated man to a warrior? It starts with awareness. Recognize the moments when your body slumps, not as a sign of defeat, but as an opportunity for growth. Each time you straighten your back, you're not just aligning your spine. You're aligning your thoughts with the strength and dignity of a stoic warrior. It's a journey of small, consistent adjustments, leading to a profound transformation in how you view yourself and how the world views you. Remember, your posture is more than just a physical attribute. It's a narrative you tell the world and yourself. By adopting a posture that exudes confidence and strength, you're not just changing how others perceive you. You're reshaping your own self-perception. You're embodying the Stoic ideal of inner strength manifesting outwardly, a principle that transcends time and remains as relevant today as it was in ancient times. So, stand tall, my friend. Let your posture be a reflection of your inner warrior, a testament to the unyielding spirit of Stoicism. In doing so, you're not just improving your physical presence, you're fortifying your masculine confidence, rooted in the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy, instant gratification. Remember, what comes up must come down. This ancient wisdom rings true in the context of seeking short-term pleasures. When you indulge in activities like binge-watching Netflix shows without having truly earned that leisure, it often leaves you feeling unfulfilled, or as we say, feeling like garbage. This is a testament to the fact that chasing quick and easy dopamine hits invariably comes with a cost that must be paid in full. However, Stoicism teaches us about the virtue of delayed gratification, which has an entirely opposite effect. Consider the example of going for a run in the chilling cold or enduring a brutal leg day at the gym. These activities might not offer immediate comfort or pleasure. In fact, they are often challenging and uncomfortable. Yet the sense of accomplishment and inner strength you feel after completing these tasks is incomparable. This is where your confidence begins to soar. It's in these moments of overcoming discomfort and choosing the harder path that true growth and self-assurance are forged. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body." This quote perfectly encapsulates the essence of delayed gratification. By embracing challenges and resisting the lure of instant gratification, you not only build physical strength, but also cultivate mental resilience and confidence. This process is akin to a metamorphosis, where enduring the short-term discomfort leads to long-term empowerment and self-assurance. In our modern world, where instant gratification is often just a click away, it's crucial to remember that the easy path rarely leads to meaningful or lasting fulfillment. As a Stoic, you are encouraged to seek out challenges, to embrace the discomfort that comes with growth, and to understand that true confidence is a product of overcoming obstacles, not avoiding them. By doing so, you align yourself with the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, fostering not just a strong body but a resilient spirit and a serene mind. In conclusion, the path of delayed gratification is not just about building physical endurance or mental toughness. It's about cultivating a deep sense of self-worth and confidence. It's about understanding that the sweetest rewards often come after the hardest battles. So, next time you're faced with the choice between the easy pleasure and the challenging path, remember the words of Seneca and choose the route that leads to true growth and confidence. This is the way of the Stoic, the path to a more fulfilling and resilient life. The pitfall of excuses. In my journey through the Stoic teachings and the modern world, I've come across a troubling pattern among men, one that significantly undermines their masculine confidence: the habit of making excuses. It's a sight too common, men lamenting their circumstances, almost in a chorus of despair, seeking solace in the sympathy and attention of others. This, in the eyes of a Stoic, is nothing short of tragic. The essence of masculine confidence lies not in external validation or circumstances, but in the internal fortitude to face life's challenges head-on. Stoicism teaches us that external events are outside our control, but our reactions to them are not. When a man resorts to excuses, he surrenders his power, his control over his response. It's akin to a ship that blames the sea for its inability to sail. The sea is indifferent, and so is life to our excuses. Consider the story of Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and a Stoic philosopher. His reign was fraught with challenges, wars, plagues, and personal loss. Yet, he never wavered in his responsibility, never sought pity. His writings and meditations reflect a man who understood that confidence and contentment come from within, from accepting and responding to life's adversities, not from external validation or circumstances. This principle is not just confined to the annals of history, but resonates even in contemporary times. Take, for instance, the story of a modern entrepreneur who faced repeated failures. Instead of wallowing in self-pity or making excuses, he analyzed his failures, learned from them, and eventually achieved success. His story is a testament to the power of owning one's journey, of transforming obstacles into stepping stones. Excuses are the antithesis of confidence. They are a self-constructed prison that confines and diminishes a man's true potential. To break free from this cycle, one must embrace responsibility. It's about acknowledging that while we cannot control every aspect of our lives, we can control our responses to them. This shift in perspective is transformative. In conclusion, to the men seeking to bolster their masculine confidence, remember this: excuses are the shackles that bind you to mediocrity. Embrace responsibility not as a burden but as a liberating force. Let your actions be guided by the Stoic principles of self-control, courage, and wisdom. In doing so, you will not only elevate your confidence but also inspire those around you. Remember, in the grand tapestry of life, you are the artist, and excuses have no place on your canvas. Forge ahead with resilience, and let your life be a testament to the indomitable spirit of a true Stoic warrior. The impact of adult content. Imagine this scenario. You're alone, indulging in adult content, essentially a spectator to an intimate act between others. It's a moment that, if interrupted even by a cat entering the room, could bring a wave of embarrassment. This imagery isn't just to evoke a sense of discomfort, but to highlight a profound truth about human dignity and self-respect. The Stoics, like Seneca, often spoke about the importance of self-control and the dangers of succumbing to base desires. He famously said, "Slavery resides under marble and gold," implying that even in luxury, one can be a slave to their desires. In the context of watching adult content, this translates to a loss of control over one's impulses, leading to a diminished sense of self-worth and confidence. This act, seemingly private and harmless, can subtly erode your masculine confidence. It places you in a passive role, a mere observer rather than an active participant in life's experiences. It's a false sense of pleasure, one that distances you from the reality of meaningful human connections. The Stoics believed in living a life true to nature, and this habit, by contrast, is an escape from reality, a retreat from the challenges and joys of genuine relationships. Moreover, indulging in such content can skew your perception of relationships and intimacy. It creates unrealistic expectations and a distorted view of what it means to connect with another person. This misalignment can lead to dissatisfaction in personal relationships, further impacting your confidence and self-esteem. But how does one combat this? The Stoic practice of self-reflection and discipline comes into play. Marcus Aurelius, another Stoic philosopher, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is a call to reclaim control over your impulses, to focus on strengthening the mind and spirit. It's about recognizing the temporary and shallow gratification such content offers, and choosing instead the path of self-respect and dignity. Transforming this habit isn't just about abstaining, it's about redirecting your energy towards more fulfilling and life-affirming activities. Engage in pursuits that build your character, enhance your knowledge, and strengthen your relationships. Whether it's physical exercise, reading, or cultivating a new skill, these activities not only boost your confidence, but also align you with the Stoic ideal of living a virtuous life. In essence, the journey to reclaiming your masculine confidence is not just about avoiding certain actions. It's about embracing a lifestyle that honors your highest self. It's about making choices that reflect your respect for yourself and your potential. As Epictetus, another Stoic sage, wisely put it, "No man is free who is not master of himself." By mastering your impulses and choosing actions that align with your true nature, you not only build confidence, but also live a life of true freedom and fulfillment. Remember, every choice you make is a reflection of your values and your commitment to personal growth. In the realm of Stoicism, it's not just about what you refrain from doing, but also about what you actively choose to do, that defines your character and shapes your destiny. So, as you navigate through the complexities of modern life, let the wisdom of Stoicism guide you towards choices that uplift, empower, and bring you closer to the best version of yourself. Breaking promises you made with yourself. Each time you fail to follow through on a commitment you've made to yourself, you chip away at your self-belief. This erosion of self-trust is a direct pathway to diminishing your confidence. Imagine a scenario where you've promised yourself to wake up early and exercise. Each morning you hit snooze and skip the workout. You're not just missing out on physical fitness, you're also weakening the trust you have in yourself. This is akin to a friend who constantly makes promises but never keeps them. Over time, you'd start to doubt their word, wouldn't you? The same principle applies to the promises you make to yourself. The key to overcoming this hurdle lies in setting achievable goals. If your initial goal feels overwhelming, there's no harm in scaling it down. For instance, instead of vowing to run 5 miles every day, Start with a more manageable goal like a daily 15-minute walk. The importance lies not in the grandeur of the promise but in the consistency of keeping it. Now let's consider the story of Marcus, a character inspired by the Stoic philosophy. Marcus set a goal to write a book, a task he found daunting. He started by committing to write just 1 page a day. This small, manageable goal helped him build trust in himself. Over time, this trust blossomed into confidence, not only in his writing abilities, but in his capacity to keep promises to himself. This principle is not just about achieving specific goals. It's about cultivating a deeper sense of self-respect and integrity. When you keep promises to yourself, you reinforce the belief that you are reliable and capable. This belief is the bedrock of confidence. In the context of Stoicism, this aligns with the principle of amor fati, or love of one's fate. It teaches us to embrace every aspect of our lives, including our commitments and challenges. By loving and accepting our journey, including the promises we make to ourselves, we cultivate a resilient spirit. To conclude, the lesson here is clear. Start small, but stay consistent. Honor the commitments you make to yourself, no matter how insignificant they may seem. This practice is not just about achieving goals. It's about building a foundation of trust and confidence in yourself. Remember, every kept promise is a step towards a more confident and self-assured you. Embrace this journey with patience and persistence and watch as your masculine confidence grows stronger with each fulfilled commitment. Taking everything personally. In our exploration of the 11 factors that can erode masculine confidence, a crucial aspect to consider is the tendency to take everything personally. Picture yourself in a scenario where someone's words or actions seem to target you, stirring feelings of offense. It's a common reflex to internalize these experiences, allowing them to chip away at your self-assurance. To cultivate and maintain a robust sense of confidence, mastering the art of detachment from personal affronts is essential. It's vital to recognize that often, when individuals direct negativity towards others, it's a reflection of their own internal struggles. They might be grappling with their insecurities or dissatisfaction, and in an attempt to alleviate their discomfort, they project these feelings onto someone else. This projection can manifest as criticism or negativity aimed at you, but it's more about them than it is about you. Interestingly, the more you progress and succeed in your endeavors, the more likely you are to encounter such behavior. Success can sometimes act as a magnet for negativity from those who are struggling with their own issues. It's a paradoxical situation where your achievements might inadvertently attract unwarranted criticism or negativity. However, the key is not to let this external noise disrupt your inner peace and confidence. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, offers valuable insights here. It teaches us the importance of focusing on what we can control, our reactions and perceptions, and letting go of what we cannot control, which includes the opinions and actions of others. As Marcus Aurelius, a renowned Stoic philosopher, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." To make this concept more relatable, consider the story of a skilled archer in ancient times. Despite his expertise, he couldn't control the jeers and distractions from the spectators. What he could control, however, was his focus and technique. By concentrating on his skills and ignoring the external distractions, he consistently hit his targets. Similarly, in life, focusing on your strengths and abilities, rather than getting entangled in others' negativity, is the key to maintaining your confidence. In conclusion, your confidence should not be a casualty of others' projections or negativity. Embrace the Stoic approach of focusing on your internal strengths and reactions. Remember, confidence is an internal fortress. Don't let external factors breach its walls. By adopting this mindset, you can navigate through life's challenges with resilience and maintain your masculine confidence, regardless of the external circumstances. This approach will not only bolster your self-assurance but also inspire those around you to adopt a similar perspective. creating a more positive and empowering environment for everyone. As we conclude our journey through the 11 things that destroy your masculine confidence, it's crucial to remember that the path to unshakable self-assurance is within your grasp. You have the power to overcome these obstacles and emerge stronger, more confident, and more in control of your destiny. Remember, your journey doesn't end here. If you found value in this video and want to continue growing and strengthening your confidence, I invite you to take action. Like this video to show your support, share it with someone who could benefit from these insights, and subscribe to Stoic In Your Life to become part of a community dedicated to personal growth and Stoic wisdom. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our future content, where we'll dive deeper into the art of mastering your mind and embracing your true potential. Together, we can break free from the chains of conditioning, rise above societal pressures, and redefine what it means to be a confident, masculine individual in today's world. Thank you for watching, and remember, your journey towards a more confident and stoic life continues with every step you take. Stay strong, stay focused, and let's forge ahead into a future where our confidence is unbreakable.